falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, two big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, man, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Velo plays in a game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these two guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
It's interleague baseball. Next on the show. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Hit out towards second. Baez has it. And the throw to first is in time. One gun.
The first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. In previous duels with deGrom, he's hitting .435. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. McCann gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Rizzo is retired. 2 down now. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Now the first pitch. Fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Again, he sends it out of play. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It's the Yankees 0. Mets coming to bat. It's the Subway Series of New York, and it's on the show. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So now into the box is Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss, 0-1. One strike now from Cole. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Here he comes again. 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here comes the 0-1.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Stanton. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. We are still scoreless. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. First offering on its way. Giancarlo Stanton is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Next, it'll be Aaron Hicks. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 4 for 11. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. first pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. And now the first pitch. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Michael Conforto. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's Javier Baez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Cole into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. On the ground to second for Torres. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in will be Gary Sanchez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Ready with the 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Into the box, Garrett Cole. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We played 2.5, no score on the show.
Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next up is James McCann. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 5 for 13. He's taken him deep once. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
So now to the plate, Jacob deGrom. As the changeup to him drops in there for the 1st strike. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Cole's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Swing and a liner. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. Fouled off. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1-0 the count. DeGrom over at second. Villar at first, 2 out in the inning. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Urshela onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Mets. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on the way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The next 0-2. A wave and a miss made him reach. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3 through 4, still tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
The center fielder.
And now here is Aaron Hicks, grounded out in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. In there, 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Aaron Hicks goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman, Javier Baez.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Javier Baez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home.
Count 2-2.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit. So here's Jeff McNeil.
as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll head for an early shower as he fails to go the requisite 5 innings, but it doesn't matter anyway in a tie game. He'll leave with a no decision. Luis Severino, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, James McCann, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Outside, 2-1. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. At the plate now is Gary Sanchez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now, Gio Urshela. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Oh, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Hard on the ground toward short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Chad Green gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Here's the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Jonathan Loaizaga enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. From the stretch.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
So he got him swinging. Jacob deGrom sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. First offering on its way. Jonathan Villar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Brandon Nimmo hit back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Hanging changeup laid off for a ball. Nimmo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Mets leave 1. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And now the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Conforto is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in next, Anthony Rizzo. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And now a pitch on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mets 0. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Now here's the pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Swung on and missed.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Curveball taken a little high.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. Fouled off. 2-2 now to Baez. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? And there's out number 2. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Conforto stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Seth Lugo is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Luis Guillorme will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. First pitch on the way. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Bullet back up the middle. Nimmo is right there, 1 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
And stepping in, Gio Urshela. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Number 63 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 63.
Has a look, now the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is lifted out to left. And McNeil will put it away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mets nothing. Clay Holmes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, James McCann. First pitch coming, here it is. Now the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it, and there's 1 away. And And now in the box, Luis Guillorme. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Holmes rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hard hit ball to second. Torres has it. And that's the second out. Next to stand in is Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Miguel Castro enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in once again is DJ LeMahieu. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1-for-4. First delivery to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Man, was this guy electric in this one. Talk about having that swing and miss stuff. 17 punch outs in this one. He had it going on right from the first inning.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in to try it again, already with one home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First pitch of the AB now. High and deep to right. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
In the air to straightaway center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. In his career versus this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. First offering, committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's now 3-0 New York. So now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First delivery to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side. I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time. He knew his runner. There might have been a little fumble with the exchange, but plenty of time to get the guy out first.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll watch a first-pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. 2 down. So here's Pete Alonso. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. New York earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Jonathan Loaizaga is credited with the win. Jacob deGrom was dominant on his way to 17 strikeouts, but is still tagged with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man